And they've been huge supporters in recent years through Mars Equestrian, but actually Mars have been a big part of our sport for a long time, and not just in eventing. Of course, Jackie Mars, almost synonymous with eventing here in the USA, but they also have interest in a lot of the other equestrian disciplines as well, as a family and as a company. So KEC Zara is our next to go. Zoe Crawford. Aldato Z is the sire of this Irish sport horse. The mare by Puissance. So we've seen a lot of good Puissance horses, particularly with Sam Watson. Sam Watson's nearly cornered the market on Puissance Aventus. Jim Seymour bred this one.
I believe this is her first time here as well.
No, she was a rookie last year.
Oh, rookie last year, okay. Oh, that's right, she was really good, I remember.
So actually they completed both of the 5 stars last year in their first year at the level. A double jumping clear at Maryland as well.
Yeah, she was rad, I remember that.
And they've also jumped clear at Red Hills and at Carolina this spring. And Red Hills, I think, is Mike Etherington Smith, former designer here, double Olympic designer. The Carolina, if I'm right, is Ian Stark.
Ian, yeah.
Maryland 5-star designer. So they're pretty good courses to be measuring your mettle against before you come up here to take on Tokyo designer Derek DeGrazia's Horse Park track.
I do like a little bay mare.
It's another one right up your street.
Yeah, I'd take this one. You see a little sponsor logo there. Shout out to Amerigo and World Equestrian Brands. They're one of my sponsors as well, one of the best out there. Robin Moore, so supportive, been riding in their tack actually since 2003. So I'm very, very lucky.
You made me think I was lucky enough to go to the Tokyo Olympics. My co-commentator there was Lucinda Green, and somebody tweeted one day, it's like, somebody needs to check Lucinda's luggage on the way home, because if she has taken all the horses that she'd like to take home.
Yeah. There's not too many here that I wouldn't take, so.
Yeah, well, when you're looking at the cream of the crop like we are when we get to the 5-star level. But the wonderful thing and the really interesting thing about eventing, like if you go to a top-level jumper show, a top-level dressage show, the horses are all of a piece. You go to a top-level eventer show, they're all shapes and sizes, because so much of our sport is about their brain.
Absolutely. I mean, look at Colleen's horse compared to this one. You know, you have every shape, color, size, stallion, gelding, mare. It's pretty special.
She obviously knew that was coming, because she got a great halt, and actually for the biggest mark she should have just held it maybe a beat longer, and I think she just went, I've got to go.
Yeah, we all want to get out of there real fast. And it's funny, like you can feel it when you're halting, you can feel that like tension underneath you, so you've got to make the quick decision of either ask for more or say, cool, leave it and move on, and hopefully it doesn't affect the next movement. A little saucy today.
Just going to be knocked back on the change score. It's about 55-ish% sadly for Zoe and KC Zara as things currently stand.
Yeah, low resistance here. She kind of just needs to let her get going forward here a little bit. Have you done the Bourbon Trail this year?
What do you mean this year? Like I do it every year. I'm being throwing some serious shade here.
Hey, you know, you're in Kentucky, you gotta do it.
I have had a bourbon or two. I have not had time to go off and do a massive tourist bourbon trail.
Yeah.
I'm not like you one-horse riders.
I know, right? What are we going to do tomorrow? I think Jamel's already been a couple times to Buffalo Trace. He's a Blanton's lover, so he's trying to stock up.
Do well. Kentucky's one of the toughest places to get it.
It's true. He actually has been driving across the country and he'd have been stopping at like random liquor stores because people don't realize, like, I guess how good it is. So lo and behold, he's probably going to come home with like 20 bottles.
Well, I hardly need to ask then if you've got the full race course scene of all the horses.
We sure do, and about 40 extra tops.
Casey Zara, Zoe Crawford finishing their test. Unfortunately, just a little bit tense in the canter work, which is going to keep them mid-50s in terms of percentage. Well, as they walk out of the ring and before we get their score, let's throw it down to the warm-up where Frankie's standing by. Frankie.
Well, Colleen, you were trending pretty high that whole test, but just a little bobble in that rein back. You know, tell us a little bit. And he is very true.
It sounds like Colleen's the person you need to go now. The three judges' percentage, he's got that course nailed.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm excited. We'll send it back to you, Holly and John, to wrap up the day.
Thanks, Frankie. Sounds like Colleen's the person you need to go and ask. She's got that course nailed.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So there is Casey Zara and Zoe Crawford. Here's their score. 53, 53, 55 are the three judges' percentages, good marks, and 46.1. We translate that into penalty points.
I absolutely love this next horse coming into the ring. I keep trying to steal it. Even though it's not a bay mare, I will take it. I'll take a gray mare into my string here. I love this horse.
This one's a Dutch Warm Blood by Contador out of a mare by Ololois.